Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Real Talk with Amaze, where we have real conversation, speak real truths, and inspire real growth. I am your host, AC Onome Amaze. I am so grateful you are here. Today's conversation is for anyone who has ever felt like they were healing, only to find themselves hurting again. If that is you, stay with me. Let us talk. Healing is not a straight line. One of the biggest lies we believe is that healing should be quick and perfect. We think that once we've decided to move on, forgive, or let go, we'll never feel pain again. But healing doesn't work that way. Some days you feel like you're completely moved on. Other days a memory, a song, or a conversation will bring those emotions right back. That doesn't mean you're failed. It means you are healing. That is what it means. Lesson number 1. Healing has ups and downs. Healing isn't a straight line. It is full of ups and downs, high and low. Some days you will smile, some days you will cry. Both are part of the process. Don't judge your progress based on one difficult day. Lesson number 2. Give yourself grace. Be patient with yourself. You are recovering from experiences that changed you. Growth takes time. Healing takes time. You don't have to rush becoming the person you were meant to be. You don't have to rush to become the person you were meant to be. Just take it one step at a time. Lesson number 3. Stop comparing your healing. Someone else's mind seems like they've moved on faster than you. That doesn't mean you're behind. Everyone carries different wounds. Everyone heals differently. Your journey is your own. Your journey is your what? It's your own. Lesson number 4. Feel your emotions. Ignoring pain doesn't heal it. Give yourself permission to cry, to pray, to reflect, to rest. Healing begins when we acknowledge that what we're feeling is true. It gives us the process. It only begins when we start saying, oh, of a truth, I am hurt. I am feeling the hurt. That is when your healing begins. Lesson number 5. Trust God's timing. One of the greatest comforts I found is knowing that God is still working. Even when I can't see immediate results. Every difficult season is shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. Healing may take time, but God never wastes the process. I will give you a short story about myself. For some time, I haven't been so lucky when it comes to relationship. It is either one thing or the other. But one thing I'm grateful for is all of my relationship, I have never been molested or violated domestically. You understand? Most times it looks like the partner I am with is not understanding where I'm going to, or my aspirations and my visions, or what it says yes, and I'm doing so. And I realize I am not perfect. This thing called relationship is a two-way thing. Another thing that I'm trying to heal for, that I've not been able to heal from, is the fact that when I lost my dad, he had a whole lot of effect in my life. For a very long time, I didn't want to see any man. You understand? It has, even till tomorrow, it's a pain that it is always there. The scar will always remain there. The scar will always remain there. But every day I keep myself busy. I have people who stand in the gap of father right now, that when I want to think about my dad so much, those people just step in and I just forget for that moment. except for one or two times when I'm alone and I think about some certain things, I remember. That process for me is my healing process, because every day I have an assurance that God is the father to the fatherless. So every day I see that I have my mom. That is the motivation. That is my healing every single day. The fact that I am able to talk to one or two persons, give them advice, help people plan their marriages, give them a bit of advice on how to take care of their home. My closing remark for someone is, if you are healing from disappointment, heartbreak, rejection, loss, or anything else, I want you to remember this: you are not behind, you are not broken. You are becoming. Keep showing up for yourself. Keep trusting God. And keep taking one step at a time. Healing isn't about becoming perfect. It is about becoming whole. You must always forgive yourself if you feel like the issue is from you. You must always understand that if you're going through heartbreak and it's as a result of maybe your partner choose someone over you, must understand that the person leaving you does not mean it's the end of the world. Someone that is meant and is better for you will come. If you feel like you don't have love, you need to start loving yourself first. Make yourself a priority. Start loving yourself better. Start giving yourself care better. Start acknowledging yourself better. Start, those things that you gave so much attention on in terms of relationship and heartbreak, start giving them to yourself more. You understand? When you feel like, don't hold it. Start forgiving. You understand? Start knowing take a piece of paper. Ask yourself, what has been wrong? You understand? What is the problem? And if it's the way you've been doing it that has been, try and change your pattern of doing things. If you've been disappointed, try to let go. Promise and faith. Oh, someone promised you, sometimes that can be like that. Oh, I owe and I'm going to take you here, and at the end of it, nothing of that happened. I'm going to help you with this, and at the end of it, nothing of that happened. Oh, I'm working on this for you, and you find out that person has actually taken what is supposed to be meant for you to ease yourself. Now you have to heal. You have to forgive the person. You have to forgive yourself. You have to drop it at the feet of Jehovah. You have to drop it at his feet. You have to say, Lord, take control. At this moment, I am broken. I need you. I can never forget a time where I was really heartbroken. The first time I experienced heartbreak, I did not know that is how it is. I did not even know how it was until when I experienced heartbreak some time ago, and it really touched me because I gave a whole lot to that relationship. And the circumstances is a place of, it was on a case of manipulation. You understand? Where I am ready to make it work, but the other person is not ready to make it work. But the person keeps making me feel like, oh, I want you, I need you, oh, I love you, I this and that, and all of that. But what I'm seeing is different. What's the body language, the actions are totally different from what I am seeing. It was the day I told myself, no, 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 no. I sat down, I analyzed, I spoke to myself, I cried to God. I said, no, 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 no. I started putting myself together. I am more beautiful than this. Like, I have more qualities. God has kept a lot inside of me for me to allow a man, a boy, a girl, a lady take my joy, steal my happiness. So I have to heal. I had to forgive. The person at the end of the day came to me. I was like, Why are you so nice? Why are you this good? Like, with all the things I do to you, you are still very, very nice. And I told the person, everything I do, I don't do because of you. I do for my own sanity. I do for God. So get to that point where you pick up the pieces of your life, you put yourself together, and you start taking your healing process. Once I am still healing, you start putting yourself one step at a time. You continue to heal gradually, and you notice in no time you've healed. You've outgrown that situation, you've outgrown that disappointment, you've outgrown that mentality, you've outgrown it all. You are now the best version of yourself. Remember, healing isn't about becoming perfect. It is about becoming whole. Oneness yourself. Thank you so much for spending this few minutes with me. If this conversation encouraged you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this episode with someone who needs to hear it. Join me again next time for another episode of Real Talk with Amaze. Until then, keep choosing growth, keep embracing truth, keep becoming the best version of yourself. Real conversations, real truths, real growth.